Hello, it's me again, going to make you another little song video. This is number 32 since lockdown. I've had all these songs there in the drawer for years, but now I've got a chance to do them. And this one, they're all taken from the Bible, as you know, and it is certainly going to bless you. You see, God has put us each and every one in a special place, in a special purpose He's got for every one of us. You in your small corner and I in mine. And so, as I say, this is taken from the Bible, and it's from Zechariah and chapter 9 and verses 12 to 14. And it speaks about God as being like an archer. And he's sending forth Ephraim, that's the smallest tribe, for a reason. He's sending them out. And, you know, my song is called I'm Like an Arrow, because you and I, you may think I look a bit like an arrow. I'm joking. Sorry, I just got a sense of humour. But we are each and every one to be like an arrow that God can send out. And we're filled with his love when he comes into our hearts. We have joy, don't we? You know, joy is something Jesus gives us. And he wants each one of us to enjoy him, to be his friend, really. He just loves us to bits, you know. He loves you to bits. Don't feel sometimes that you're unloved, because you're not. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. And he's got a plan, and when we fit into that plan, it's the most exciting life. I mean, I'm 84 this year, you know, and I find every day is different. Something happens every day somehow. God has me to somehow be in touch with somebody else, or something happens like it did today. And anyway, so I'm going to read the words of this to you. And it's, I'm like an arrow, bright and shiny, in the bow of God above. And as God sends me where he wants me, so I triumph greatly in his love. This master archer sends his arrows to the hard and stony hearts. God's love, like arrows, pierce into them. So God's mighty love fills every part. God's Holy Spirit, like a flash of lightning, swiftly changes people mightily. Hearts cold and icy, God fills with fire as the Holy Spirit sets them free. Now every arrow hides in God's quiver, in the shadow of God's hand, and we are useful to bring God glory as we follow his every command. Listen, everyone, oh listen, for the Lord is calling you to be an arrow, polished brightly. There's a mighty work for you to do. Okay, so I'm going to play it for you on my keyboard. I'm going to, hopefully I can remember those words. This is about my 6th take of trying to do this, so hopefully this time we get it right. I'm going to put it over here, and there we go. I'm like an arrow, bright and shiny, in the bow of God above. And as God sends me where he wants me, so I triumph greatly in his love. This master archer sends his arrows to the hard and stony hearts. God's love like arrows pierce into them, so God's mighty love fills every part. God's Holy Spirit, like a flash of lightning, swiftly changes people mightily. Hearts cold and icy, God fills with fire, as God's Holy Spirit sets them free. Now every arrow hides in God's quiver, and the shadow of his hand, and we are useful to bring God glory when we follow his every command. Listen, everyone, oh listen, for the Lord is calling you to be an arrow, bright and shiny. There's a mighty work for you can do. Now every arrow hides in God's river, in the shadow of his hand, and we are useful to bring God glory when we follow his every command. Listen, everyone, oh listen, for the Lord is calling you to be an arrow, polished brightly. There's a mighty work for you to do. There's a mighty work for you to do. God bless you.